Hello, boys. Hello, gals. Hello, non-binary pals. And welcome back to the #1 judgiest place on the internet, according to ranker.com. My name is Josh.
What? Oh, my name is Rick.
And my name is Christian.
And we are the Judgies. Back.
Is that a true fact, Joshua?
If you don't look it up, it is. If you believe in your heart, it is.
I know, in my heart of hearts, we're the #1 Reddit reading podcast.
She's a creech. She's a freak. She's the best person you'll ever meet. She's an artist, and she farts, sis, and she only has size 8 feet. Curly brown hair, shit-stained orange underwear. Dear God, I hope I guessed the color right. My wonderful girlfriend, I shouldn't have started this poem trend. Welcome, Aurora, on the Judgies. Mike.
Thank you.
What color underwear are you wearing?
White. I'm a boring bitch.
What about the top?
What?
Your bra? Black.
Pasta bra.
Sorry. White shit-stained underwear.
I don't have shit stains.
Welcome, Aurora, to the podcast. Tell all of our good listeners why you're here.
We have a bidet. And even before that,
That's why she's here. She has a bidet.
no stains.
Why are you here?
Hello, everybody. I'm here to support the Judgies. Ha ha, just kidding, motherfuckers. No, I'm serial. I love the Judgies. I love my boyfriend, and I love our friends a lot, but I'm here for another reason as well. I have released holiday stickers and shirts and accessories on my website. www.aurorascreaturecorner.store, and if you just Google Aurora's Creature Corner, it'll show up now. I fixed it.
And
sick as
the
hell.
link is in the description.
Yeah,
sick as hell.
the link is in the description.
We got Skinny Daniel, but as the Charlie Brown Christmas tree.
Yes.
We have a family of funny-looking penguins.
Yeah, penguins can be any shape.
And we have an otter with a snowball.
Yeah, he's going ape shit.
Otter
Ape shit
shit.
on that snowball.
So go ahead to aurorascreaturecorner.store for all of your holiday shopping needs and more.
Yes, and more. Plus, Skinny Daniel, regular one, is on shirts now.
Ooh.
Get it, motherfuckers.
I really liked the otter with the snowball. I thought it was very cute.
Thank you.
I like the Skinny Daniel tree.
Thank you.
I think they were all cute.
Right
You
answer,
didn't like the
piece of
penguins
shit.
because that's the last one to like?
I just said I liked all of them.
That's bullshit.
He did the classic boyfriend move.
I can't pick a favorite child. I love
Skinny Daniel's his favorite.
I've been the biggest Skinny Daniel faniel since day one.
Yeah.
Since Daniel won.
He went out of Ozempic just to try to get more of a
That's
Skinny
right.
Daniel physique.
That's right. That's
He wants
absolutely
to
right.
match. He would like to match.
It turns out I'm just doing the Daniel part.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn, Daniel. Sorry I said that.
Back at it again with the white socks.
bands.
Anybody else have anything to add? Constructive, destructive? Gray is making her.
Gray
is this her
is here.
first? I mean, that's not her first. This might be her first fully on
Video.
screen.
Wow.
Normally she's just off to the edge, but for some reason the animals are freaking out right now.
Yeah, I think
They
it's
want our
because
love.
I'm in here and they love me so much that they just want to be around me. Because that's how it normally happens. Because that's how I'm pretty sure it happens. Because I'm gone all day and Josh is home all the time.
I fear this is going to break her. I think it's because they freaking love me and I gave them each $100.
These animals know what money is, folks.
They're capitalism pilled through and through.
Catpullism. We don't just talk about our creatures on this podcast. We also podcast on this podcast. And what that entails is us going to our P.O. box, Ottawa, Illinois, 61350, and opening up listener sent in mail. Go ahead and read that, Richard.
It's got a
Nice wax seal.
wax seal. Thank you.
Ooh.
I couldn't remember the words.
Just like a toilet.
Just like a toilet.
Hello, Judgies.
Hi.
I am by no means an artist, but I like
Artist.
to make these little drawings to pass the time on my night shifts. I know a lot of people hate this style or use AI to render images like this, but I find it soothing. Like a coloring book or something. I really enjoyed doing all of the little decorations in the background of the studio. I drew the one of Erica and Christian back in 2022, but I never sent it in. I always wanted to do one of the three of you, so when you guys posed in episode 224, it was perfect. The same day printing at Walmart made the colors come out weird, so I want to send the digital So I can send the digital copies in the email if you guys want them.
Typical Walmart, making the colors come out freaking weird.
I also sent along a picture of a Batwoman because I accidentally printed off a copy of it when I printed your photos, and I thought Erica Aurora might like it because she's the Batwoman.
And this is fucked up because they did already look through the pictures before the episode.
I did.
And I wanted the Batwoman to be a surprise. And I wanted to catch the Batwoman surprise because we can't show the camera.
We can't show the Batwoman.
You can blur the...
Well, then what's the point, though?
Is there
People
boobs
get
in
the
there?
idea.
There's freaking boobs in there.
Anyways, the Batwoman is a creature and also, boobs. I hope you guys like the pictures. If not, Christian, please hit the sale button on the soundboard. That button is gone. Love you guys. Keep
I'm
making
gonna
lots of
cross the
content
street.
so I can listen to it on my commute to and from work. Pisses and kisses. Felicity, you can say my name. P.S. Canadian, not British.
If you hear jangling, it is
It's
Gray's
gray.
collar. It is the loudest collar in the world. It is now.
Yeah, I got to take the bell off because I can't imagine how annoying that is.
Just
Oh, that's really cool.
put your fingers
That's
over the
sick.
thing and show the thing.
That's sick. Erica, are you keeping this or am I?
It's up to you.
What are you going to do with it?
Rock, paper, scissors, motherfucker.
You going to
Friggin'
J.O. to that?
Jerk my
No,
gork.
I'm not going to fucking jerk off to it.
I'm gonna gork my.
Did you see these?
Mm-hmm.
Look at that.
Did you already see them?
Yes.
Oh. Okay, well, there goes, takes away the surprise.
No, I didn't look at him that
Whoa,
close.
whoa, whoa.
They're very
Are we
cute.
gonna show them off to the camera? Oh, you can't.
Sure,
really show
we
that
can
one
do
off.
that.
What?
Oh, you just unblur her vagina?
She got a vagina
You
too.
can't
Oh!
see. You can't see lips.
You
I have
can't.
legs
It's just
crossed.
the mons pubis
Is that-
with no pubes.
Is that what Hinder was talking about?
The lips of an angel?
Yeah.
I hated that so much, Joshua.
Why?
What?
The
Oh,
song
right now
or the
about
joke?
Just
Josh
right
talking
now.
about.
You actually really like the song?
I hated that joke.
Wasn't a joke. It was more of an observation. You don't go on a joke deck at Six Flags to see the whole freaking park. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely got your ass.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Felicity, for sending those in. And if anybody else wants anything in as P.O. Box 58, Ottawa, Illinois 61350, address it to whoever the heck you want. I'll say it. And we don't just cut hard cuts into our podcast. We also podcast on this podcast. And what that entails is us going online and finding silly little stories. And sometimes the magnanimous Christian Roger Kleckner does that.
And sometimes our listeners send us in such a effing banger of a story, we have to read it. This one came into us from two Laurens and a Beetle.
Wait, explain.
Two people named Lauren sent it in, and then someone
And
that
also
goes
a
by the
Beetle.
name Beetle sent it in.
I gotcha.
And this story, dare I say, a doozy.
Okay.
From r/am I overreacting?
Yes.
Am I overreacting? I caught my boyfriend taking a number 2 in his hands.
What?
Ooh.
Where else are you supposed to go?
Where else? Is
In the
supposed to
toilet.
You can't poop on your
On
feet.
the ground.
You can't
In a
poop
cup.
into your feet.
A
go? Can't poop
bucket.
on your feet.
A pot.
Chamber pot.
Doesn't have a pot to shit in.
A garden bed.
Can we reread the title?
grass.
Am I overreacting? Am I overreacting? I caught my boyfriend taking a number 2 in his hands.
Maybe he stole a frickin' pencil. He took a number 2 in his hands.
No.
A little 5-finger discount.
Mm-mm.
Hey,
Absolutely
keep
not.
that shit up and I'm going to give you a 5-finger death punch.
Oh my God. No.
Beer can cracking noise editor. My 26 female boyfriend, 36 male.
26 and 36? Is that what you just said to me?
Yeah.
This man is
Oh,
36 years
wow.
old, shitting in his hands.
Oh,
We
and
don't know that
also
yet.
It's-
dating someone 10 years younger than him.
It is. I can't tell if I'm more upset about the age gap or the catching of the shit. You know? Which one was
Probably
the red flag?
the poop. Probably more.
Probably more.
Well, it depends on when they started dating.
We've been dating for 2 years.
Okay.
We've been dating
Is
for 2
that
years.
better or worse?
That's better because if it was like, yeah, we've been dating for like 10 years, that would be
Oh.
concerning.
I know. I
This should be
understand.
a
Okay.
crime.
No, it's fine. Yeah, that's
no,
fine.
you're actually making
Sorry.
a lot of points here. My boyfriend of 2 years was in the bathroom at his apartment when I opened the door to grab my allergy meds. I didn't think to knock and figured he'd lock the door if he needed.
No,
But when I opened
rude.
it,
You should have knocked. Sorry, go on.
she is the rude one here. But when I opened the door, he was just squatting on the floor while holding a wad of toilet paper directly under his ass.
Okay, so
I
he didn't
screamed and ran out,
He didn't shit on his hands.
which is, yeah, gentlemen. Okay. 5 minutes later, he called me. There's no denying what I saw, so he came clean. He says he does it to make less sound as opposed to crapping directly into the bowl because he's shy and would be embarrassed if I heard him doing it.
Does he not know the fucking trick where you put toilet paper on the water itself?
Apparently not.
Or you like drain out the back of the toilet and flush out your shit into a dry toilet.
Yeah.
What?
Shit into a dry toilet. It can't make noise if you shit into a dry toilet.
But if you put toilet paper on top of the water, it doesn't plop. It just goes on.
Seems
there.
like you're wasting toilet paper.
You put like 2 fucking sheets on there to cover the surface.
Let me read these last
Sorry.
4 words. I'm still freaked out. Am I overreacting? Here's my thing.
Sorry.
That's all right. You guys all cut me off. It's fine. Here's my whole thing. I'm more embarrassed of the sound of me shitting than the plop of my shit.
Interesting.
Does that make sense?
Like your fart when you sit on the toilet?
Yeah, I'm more like the.
Oh,
I'm more concerned about that than the.
I think you should be concerned about that.
Yeah.
I don't think you should be struggling that
I don't-
hard.
That's true. Damn.
And give yourself a stroke.
I do be struggling.
I don't struggle like that, actually. I was just doing it I was just method acting.
Okay.
But I don't know if I've ever taken a shit that the water plop was so loud that I thought somebody in the other room was going to hear it. You know?
Well, and the way he's doing it implies that he always does it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. That's a very, very troubling.
So there's something else I wanted to mention. Did he not think about how he could like have a little piece of toilet paper on his butthole while he's on the toilet and then fart into that and that wouldn't make a noise?
A silencer.
I feel like it would, but also just like spread your cheeks apart.
Run the water.
Yell.
Bang pots and pans while you're in
Yeah.
there. There's a lot of, and also
Here's the thing. Let's watch TikToks on your phone on loud volume.
Yeah,
Or-
it's super loud.
Here's another option. Be a fucking
Never
adult
shit.
Yeah.
and just shit.
yeah,
Because
Yeah.
A, they're your partner. You've been with them for 2 years now. You shouldn't be this embarrassed of shitting, which is a normal bodily function that everyone does. So
some of us more often than others.
some more often than others, some with assistance. It still happens. So like, just get over it.
Also break up. I think you should
Also-
break up.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
this is a problematic
Lose
age
'em.
gap. I think you should be dating. If you're gonna date somebody 10 years older than you, I think your bare minimum should be they know how to shit.
They shit in
properly.
the toilet.
Yeah, I think shitting in a toilet's a pretty. If you're going 10 years older, shitting in a toilet's a pretty fair bar to set.
Yep.
Yeah.
Molly, what?
And
are you
think
doing?
of all the different kinds of shits you can be taking. I just don't think I got
Yes.
big meaty claws, and I don't think I could catch a full shit every single time.
And it's
I
like,
worry about the spray.
yeah, it's the spray.
And
it's,
like, you know, you pee when you poop.
What is my? The animals are being crazy.
I don't know what's going on.
Jane.
It just crawled right under the table.
But yeah, I mean, what if you have a sloppy
Honey.
shit?
Yeah.
Do we need to bust out the board? Like, there's 3 whole quadrants where
You
I'm
have to bust
afraid.
up Yeah.
I'm afraid of if that happens.
Yeah. This is really only going to work for dung at most, right?
I don't remember. I don't remember.
All right. You got any more discussion on the filthy, dirty shit talk?
No.
People love when we open with shit talk.
I do have another question. Okay, so you have it in your hand, you pooped in your hands, right? Now what are you doing with it? Or if you're putting it in the toilet, it's going to
Quietly.
plop.
yeah, but it's
Quietly.
like,
Yeah.
you know how you could like put a fish in the water and sort of like release it?
Yeah.
You can sort of like,
Yes.
that's what you do with your poop. You
So
sort of
your
put a little
hand
bit
is going
under.
in the water.
Not necessarily. You can just sort of like let it slide out.
You're still gonna plop.
No, yeah, it's if you have a
You've never
wad of
released a
toilet
fish
paper,
into
it is
water.
going to plop.
Yes, I
And then what
have.
if you clog the toilet? That's
Guys.
even more embarrassing.
That is embarrassing. You're completely overlooking. You start the flush and then drop it in during the flush.
Okay.
But what if it clogs though? Still, because
That's
if you
still
have
an
one
issue,
big
but-
piece shit toilet paper all together,
But
It's
here's the
already
thing,
in your
I think you're
hands
gonna
at that
know,
point, you just break it
I think you're
apart.
gonna, I think you're gonna know if you're having a clogging shit.
All around, it's horrific.
yeah, get out of there.
So people like when we do the sick, fucked up stories at the top, is what Josh is saying.
I mean, I think it really is just people eat their breakfast to the show, you man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But also,
You better not have sausage links in that breakfast because those look like
Ew.
poopies.
Better not have sausage patties either.
Because that looks like round poopies.
Better not have eggs over easy.
Because those
That
are
looks
pretty
like
sick
discharge.
looking. No, it doesn't look like ew.
ew, Joshua.
No.
Also, what do you know?
Oh, like I haven't seen runny yolk discharge before.
Yellow is what you're saying, you
Oh.
freak.
Oh, you don't
If
think
you're
my freak
sick.
seen
It's
It
runny AV
shouldn't
discharge?
be yellow.
if it's allergies, it's clear, and if it's a cold, you have yellow eggy
Yeah.
yolk. Eggy yolk
And if you're
discharge.
getting over the cold, then it kind of starts turning greenish.
yeah,
This
That's a sign that you're
motherfucker
getting healthy again.
thinks that a vaginal canal is like your fucking nose. He's wrong. Wrong. Can you get
Wrong.
pregnant in your nose? No.
Wrong.
Proved it.
Who knows?
Proved it.
Everybody
Wrong.
point to this man and say,
Wrong.
I'll never
We
attack my brother like
harmonized.
that.
Do it again. 1,
No.
2, 3.
Wrong.
Does it feel worse?
no.
r/dating_advice. My girlfriend called out her best friend's name while in bed with me. I'm not sure how to feel.
Bad,
Honored.
horrible.
Honored because it's you. You're her best friend, right?
Oh, smart. Big brain over here. Big brain.
Come honor. Is that the joke you're going for?
No.
I've been with my girlfriend over 2 years, and she's been amazing the entire time.
She found me shitting in
Never-
my hands.
Never before has she given me any doubt surrounding infidelity or her trust. I've been sure she's the woman I want to marry. She has a longtime male best friend that she's known for much longer than me. They apparently had sex for the first time, for the first and only time, a couple of months before we got together. Realized it was all a mistake and continued to just be friends after that. He also got into a relationship shortly after we did and is still with their partner. I met this guy through her, and he's become one of my good friends. We've been out a lot with him, and I've never been wary of trusting her around him till now.
He's even bought me a Wii. That way he can go and watch a movie with her in the bedroom while I play the Wii.
Despite thinking early on in the relationship that he liked her for small reasons like the way he looked at her, the way he complimented her, the way he pulled out the chair for her, the way... You tell me when I actually stopped reading the real story.
After the first sentence.
Fuck.
I saw your eyes.
Yeah, and
And also
Don't
how he
read ahead.
couldn't think of anything else.
I got the 3!
You got the 3.
And what's the rule of comedy?
Timing.
Ding, ding, ding. You got it.
That was also 3 dings.
I'm just saying,
So-
there's some rules to comedy happening right now.
3 Dings would be a good band name for Aurora's band.
Shut up.
Okay. that's
Are you
not
back
true.
in a band?
No, I wish I was. I haven't
Hmm.
played the guitar in 4 years.
And we started dating 4 years ago.
This sounds like
Oh,
a Josh
true.
problem.
Correlation or causation really makes you think.
I was also insanely, majorly the most depressed I've ever been in my life when I was in a band. So
I hear that makes for good music.
I was just about to say that.
I thought early on that he might like her based on small reasons like the way he looked at her when she wasn't looking and gave her the eyes. Ooh. In the last few weeks, she's recently brought up the idea of us both moving in with him and his girlfriend to save money compared to staying at a place of our own.
And we'll do partner swaps every weekend.
Yeah.
It's like the BBC show.
have you ever considered being in an open relationship? I want to open up.
in the last few weeks, has brought up the idea of moving in, which I was open to the idea of as he seemed otherwise cool. And again, I trust her despite knowing they had a very brief and minor sexual history. And she's reiterated that there has never been any romantic feelings involved on either side as far as she's aware.
This is so much exposition.
Yeah.
He's coping so hard.
Oh, yeah. My girlfriend has admitted to me that she frequently mixes our names up when talking about either one of us.
How close are the names? If they are
Matthew and David.
if they're, I mean, those are both bands. The Dave Matthews Band. That's pretty, that one's understandable.
That is her favorite band.
That's
too,
right.
So I get it.
But if they're not phonetically similar at all, like if we're not talking like Tom and Dom, you're done.
Yeah. I've seen her do it in a more public setting in the past. We've spoken about this already, and it makes me uncomfortable, but I brush it off as something innocent. Just this evening, we are in bed, cuddling, and I was kissing her neck when she said, "Oh," best friend's name, very slowly.
Slowly is insane.
Yeah, how do you not realize it when
Dumb.
you hit the first, like...
Yeah.
I didn't react straight away as I wasn't sure what I heard. Must be close phonetically, or he's lying to himself.
I do figure it's the second one.
But then she apologized for it, and I asked, and she did. What? I didn't know what I heard, but then she apologized for it, and I asked, and she did. She keeps telling me she has no idea why she said it, and that it meant nothing. But I can't stop analyzing the tone that she said it in. And the way it was such an intimate moment, I can't think of an innocent reason for the name to come into her head. She could sense that I was upset and went home. We both live with our parents to still save money.
How old are they?
They are 24 and 23. So not that uncommon today, is
Yeah,
it?
Not that, yeah.
I mean, she didn't go to her parents' house. We all know where she went.
Oh, no,
She went to the domicile.
Boo.
R.I.P.
I'm not sure what to make of the situation, as I've been able to move past any and all of my original doubts over time, but it just doesn't sit right with me. Is there any reason for that to have happened that it's easily to be explained? Part of me now feels like she's hidden a section of her previous relationship, and some feelings might still linger, despite
No
me
way.
being sure she's never done anything while we've been together.
Do you have to?
You have to let it linger.
Yeah.
You need to break up.
Yeah.
You're never going to be able to get over this. Even if it truly was a mistake and truly was like your names are phonetically close and it was just a mix up,
Yeah.
if truly something innocent like that, you'll never be able to trust her again.
Yeah. This is why, and I know I've gotten flack for this before. This is why the friendships, like you cannot have a best friend who used to be a sexual partner.
Right.
You can be friendly, you can be friends. You cannot have a
You can't
best
talk
friend.
to them constantly because
To-
those feelings might come back.
It's just not healthy for like a relationship to be able to be formed there unless you're already in a like poly open relationship or something like that.
Yeah.
Like if you're in like a committed monogamous relationship, it's always going to be messy.
It wouldn't be for me.
Yeah. Because you're in a committed monogamous relationship.
Fair point.
You don't know what we do.
I feel like I would know. I feel like
I'm throwing this stick around.
I do feel like one of you would tell me.
I'm respectfully throwing this stick around.
I feel
and still
like
be-
I would be pretty upset if I wasn't invited to the parties.
honestly,
I feel like I
Yeah.
would take that. I would be more of a slight. More
you're
than a
telling me
slight.
there's a cuck chair and I didn't even get a
I-
fucking invite?
I would buy you guys a cuck chair for me. Is all
You-
I'm saying.
You as in just you or you as in us collectively?
I'll buy you a cuck love seat.
The royal you, the royal me.
So just Joshua? You would leave me alone to go to their swinger party?
No, I would let you know. Also, no cuck party,
Cuck party.
and then you can make the
He would
decision.
let me know.
I'm saying I'd fill you in.
Oh, really?
That's kinda-
What
Yeah.
she's saying is she
Holy
wants to be
shit.
invited.
I'm telling her that.
That's not what you're saying.
I'm saying you can come and I'll let you
That's
make the decision. I'm
not
not
at
going to force you to come
that
or
is
not.
not at all what you said.
And this hypothetical where I'm in a cuck chair, you can be in the other cuck chair.
Joshua James
The other
Jai
cuck
Smith.
chair's a recliner, if that makes a difference.
That's actually pretty.
It does.
Lazy boy.
Well, come on. I
Lazy
didn't
girl.
know we had that kind of money. Do they make lazy girls? And if they don't, I feel like that's a missed marketing.
I wouldn't know because I'm not rich enough to have a lazy boy.
I don't know if lazy boys are expensive, but in my brain, I go, That's the only like named couch I know. It has to be expensive.
Yeah.
You know
That and whatever the office chairs that are like $4,000 and they look like a regular chair.
Yeah. I think you're showing how poor you are that you can't name other furniture.
I just love how quickly you guys changed the topic.
Hey,
And I love how quickly we got into this update. Absolutely massive update. Sorry this update took so long. Firstly, we're still together. Most of you were right when you said they must have more history, as I found out. I gave her one chance to tell me if there was more to their relationship, and I found out she lied from that point on and that we would be done. And if I found out that she lied from that point on, we would be done.
Okay.
Hey, I'm bad at reading, guys. Did we not learn this in 200 episodes? Then I asked to see her phone, which she offered up. Crazy green flag. This is so out of the normal for stories that we read.
But, well, here's a question, though.
It's not a green flag, actually, but it's...
yeah.
It's good, but like, if she screamed out Dom's name or moaned Dom's name, and then 2 weeks later she's like, "You can go through my phone." She's had time to go through and delete anything incriminating.
It. Yeah.
If it was in the moment, like, why did you moan that name? And she's like, "I'm sorry, you can go through my phone." That's gonna make me feel a lot better and want to stay in that relationship more.
Okay.
Then,
But if it's 2 weeks later, it's like,
X amount
now
of
you
time.
can look through it.
Like I've combed through the bad shit.
Yeah.
It's gone now. But then if you look in the little trash can on my desktop, I'm fucked.
Do it on the desktop. Cheating on a Mac?
No.
She offered up her phone and found texts from the month of meeting her, where he expressed his love for her in very clear terms multiple times, as well as stuff dating back years before that. It seemed like a very will they won't they kind of relationship.
They did.
They did.
They will.
But won't they again?
They will.
It seems that she was the one that shut him down in the end in favor of pursuing me. That should make you feel good, OP. You got this, Tom. Don't ever be concerned about Dom again. Despite this, I'm now too uncomfortable with their relationship and closeness. And I'm of the opinion that there definitely were feelings there in the past, even if not now. There's no real way to know if this was just a slip of the tongue or she really was fantasizing about him.
Dom's tongue may have slipped in and out, up and down, all the way around town, up, down, left, right, A, B.
All the way through Z.
Holy shit.
No, I did the Konami code.
That makes you come faster, actually.
Got it.
It's the
Kamnami. Yeah, got it.
walk through walls glitch. Vaginal walls.
Through?
Yeah.
That's upsetting.
I don't like that.
The slip of a tongue, or if she's fantasizing about him. I know which is more likely, and while my trust in her is now at 0 after finding out she's initially hid this from me and then lied about it, I just love her too much to leave over this. Especially when I'm sure there's been no actual infidelity, as far as I'm aware.
Oh, yeah.
I have faith, though, and she seemed very concerned with easing my worries. Initially, I asked she cut down communication to only group outings. But she has opted to cut him off entirely for now.
For now?
I've told her they're going to move in together. I told her it's full honesty and transparency now, and I'll accept nothing less until she can make me feel secure in us. And the fact that she's all in our relationship. I also laid out that we would never be moving in with them. Oh, shit. I lied about that last sentence. I'd never be able to rest peacefully with it. And
Yeah.
I love that Just Dance song.
yeah. And that in the future, she still can't see him unless I'm also present. She accepted all these terms with no pushback. It's unfortunate that we share friendship groups with him and his girlfriend. So we will be running into him eventually. It's still incredibly anxious, but I'm hopeful that I've made the right choice and not the biggest mistake of my life. I guess I'll see.
Okay, so how does she go about that with the friend? How does she text Dom and be like, "Hey, accidentally moaned your name during sex, and now I can't be friends with you anymore to save my relationship"? Like, how do you, or do you just completely ghost him?
No,
Ghost?
you can't ghost.
I think you can.
No, because you're in the same friend group.
Yeah.
You just say, hey, I
Gotta
think
be
our
an
relationship
adult.
is inappropriate. Bye. Like, we're going to cut off from personal communication.
But to go from like best friends with like the men are friends with each other to like, hey, I think our relationship's inappropriate. I feel like
I think you have an adult conversation and say, hey, I don't think this is good for my relationship.
Yeah.
okay.
I mean, the conversation should be, hey, Tom just broke up with me. You want to break up with Sarah and we can go back to fucking?
You want to break this?
Sarah and Tara really need to break up with Dom and Tom, is all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Imagine. Never mind.
Imagine what?
I was gonna say,
Dragons?
imagine
All
they're
the
all
people?
like siblings, like the girls are twins and the boys are twins, but like we already know
Ew.
that that's not the case.
Right.
So
Ow.
Well, you
There's-
don't like twins?
Ow. What?
You don't like twins?
I don't like
Hey,
twins when they're
twins.
fucking other twins. It's weird.
and then when they all have babies, they're biologically
Technically,
siblings.
Yeah, twins. No.
Genetically siblings.
So
Yeah,
you
gross.
don't.
Ew.
You're not a big fan of Tia and Tamara?
Who?
Tia and Tamara?
No.
Are they Disney people?
Tia and Tamara Lowry? From
I don't know who
Twitches?
they are.
Twin Witches?
The fuck is that?
Sister?
Is that a Disney show?
Yeah.
I think I remember them.
Okay.
But I don't.
There's a Childish Gambino lyric about Tia and Tamara. Well,
Okay, and what is
I think it's tomorrow, isn't it?
I guess.
Tia and tomorrow.
Christian, what's
See
the
you
line?
tomorrow.
I
Tia
bet-
and Tamara. See you tomorrow.
I
What's
bet
the
she
line?
hates that.
Childish
Probably.
Gambino. Tia to Nia. Tia.
All I can think of is the Doja Cat song.
Which goes like.
Tia Tamara.
Let's
And she's talking about her boobs. I don't
Oh.
remember.
I swear it's Tamara.
Tia Tamara. See you
I could be
tomorrow.
wrong.
Tia and Tamara in my bed. I'm a smart guy.
Oh, is this from his first album?
Yeah, it would be from.
I
it's,
knew
No,
it.
it's because of the internet, right? The worst guys, yeah.
Oh,
Anyway, let's take a
Hey,
break.
We'll see you on the other side of this break.
okay.
Bye.
Bye.
And welcome
Wait.
back on.
Do we want Circle Judge 1 or 2?
2.
Okay.
Which
I'm
one's
the
better?
guest. I pick
It
it.
looks like 2's better.
1? There's going to be pushback against it.
Didn't I want
Okay.
one?
God.
I want one
why
then.
did you give details? Because now, because you're saying you don't want to do
How
one,
long
we
are
wanna
they
do
individually?
one.
1's probably 10 minutes and 1's like 5-6 minutes.
1 or 2 is 6 minutes.
1's longer, 2
What?
shorter.
Okay.
One.
And I do. Can we do both?
Yeah, we could probably do both.
And welcome back
No
to the side of the podcast
choices.
where we have a twin. A twin.
Circle Judge.
What the hell is the Circle Judge?
That's right. We got twin twisters, sisters,
twins.
circle judge. I'm so excited.
All right.
If you're new here, Circle Judge is where we just kind of. This is where we add our personality and creativity into the show,
Because we don't do that before.
and we put a little something into it.
Well, oomph.
A little.
Oh, hook
Ew.
spot.
A little, yeah. And you know what I mean? You just bite our teeth into it and we say, hey, we're not just a Reddit reading podcast. Speaking of, I got a comment on today's Judgies post.
Okay.
Somebody left a comment and said, I didn't realize that the Hashan guy had his own Reddit reading podcast.
That's crazy.
Full
So-
fucking
Flex.
circle.
That kind of
Actually,
fun.
good for you.
And that, well, what's even funnier about it is it was an Erica story. Like you were the one reading. And I don't think I showed up till like 40 seconds in.
They're just like, whoa, Hosh.
And I was only in for like 2 seconds. So
Do
it's-
you not plug the pod on your channel?
I do.
Okay.
But you know, conversion rate, people listening.
Yeah.
I understand. I was just like,
Yeah.
On the last episode, he said he's a famous podcaster because he got called out for being a bad podcaster. And he said, haha, it's been 2 years since that comment, you fucking idiots.
That's right. That's absolutely right.
Guys, and I think, let me go back through the annals of Circle Judge history, but I believe in the past I had, this is a very common Circle Judge I like to do called Ponders with Pissy.
Okay.
The last one I did, I believe, was a sober Ponder with Pissy.
Well,
you
they're
were
all
on a tea
sober.
break. Allegedly.
I was on medical leave. And
Not
now
medical
I'm back.
leaves.
Hey, now I'm
Very
back on that
different.
medical leave, so you are right.
Yeah.
Allegedly. And so I just wrote down some thoughts, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And I
Okay.
just want you guys to tell me what you think.
Okay.
So this is just Ponders with Pissy.
Yeah.
Okay. Didn't feel like we needed all of that intro.
Oh, sometimes we have new people, Josh.
Yeah, I think we needed all that
you
intro,
mother-
even though
you
I keep up with the
motherfucker.
episodes.
But
and I
you
know
didn't
what's
even
going
in this
on.
instance really describe what a Ponders with Pissy was.
We'll get there. Oh, we're pondering. What do you mean? I have to give you a definition of a ponder?
Okay. Is this why you like Henry David Thoreau so much?
Yeah.
As a cerebral one, folks.
He's a ponder. How old were you when you stopped thinking poop came out of you like a Play-Doh machine?
I don't think I've
I
ever
don't think
thought
I ever thought that.
I did.
She just learned right now.
No,
You-
genuinely.
What do you mean?
As a kid,
What?
you were never like, poop comes out of me weird, and you never looked at a Play-Doh machine and was like, that's obviously how it works.
I guess I don't describe the Play-Doh machine.
Poop coming
Is
out?
this another Henry David Thoreau
the
Play-Doh Socrates?
Have you guys ever played with the like Play-Doh toys where it's like you put Play-Doh into this and then you push a plunger and then
push
it
it.
comes out in a different shape on the other end?
Sure,
Yes.
And
okay.
it comes out just a long shit-like tube,
Okay.
and then you can break it off usually.
Yeah.
And it comes out exactly
Oh.
how a fucking turd comes out of your butt.
So you mean like it's like a
Oh.
can press, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so what part of your body do you think was soda can pressing?
What do you
all your insides, dude.
There's just like a lever inside you that like...
Yeah, I assumed I just had an assembly factory going on inside of
Okay.
me.
Yeah, I never thought that. Aurora?
Well,
You never questioned how your body pooped?
unfortunately, yes, I did.
Or it just
Think
wasn't
like
dumb?
that. Also, kind of on the same subject, I watched Pink Floyd The Wall with my dad when I was like 8, and I saw that scene where all the kids wearing those scary fucking masks fall into that thing and they get ground up.
Yeah.
Clearly, it was like pink Play-Doh, but I thought that was real.
Oh, it probably was real, right? Back in there,
Back
It
in the
was
day.
so
they didn't have
real.
regulations
Yeah,
back
back in
then.
the
It
day
was
you
so
could do
real.
that. Those kids spent 80 hours at a kid crushing factory.
And, you know, you can't have your pudding unless you eat your meat. You
And
know?
it was during the song Another Brick in the Wall for y'all who haven't seen it.
It's a scary movie.
Yeah. Anyway.
I can't
continue.
believe you've never were like, you can't think back to when you were a little kid and you just knew how shit worked. That's fucked up.
we could
I
read.
was very smart.
So we read
What the hell?
Yeah.
Everybody Poops, and they sort of go through the biological processes in there.
I didn't want to read that
100%
book.
doubt that. There's no way they tell you how shit works in your body and everybody
Yeah,
poops.
the first page says you're gonna think that you're like a Play-Doh machine, but that's very wrong.
I can confirm.
Does the military use a sorting hat or do you kind of pick which branch you want to go into?
They decide
That's
that
so
with
funny.
one of those old-fashioned.
It depends
Wait.
on what toy you pick out of the pile.
It's like Avatar, or like picking the Dalai Lama.
I'm
You
just,
what do
take
you
a
think,
test called an ASVAB, and depending on your scores,
so there's just a branch that's like, hey, this is where all the fucking nerds go to.
no, not necessarily. You get to pick which branch you want to go to, but there are some that like you have to have a certain ASVAB score, and you have to have a certain like agility, not agility. What's a physical fitness stuff? Like
Yeah.
some won't take you,
So it's
but
not.
others will.
So does this fall under sorting hat?
No.
I feel like it almost does because I think it's sorted under people that want to kill people,
Okay.
That's everyone.
nerds,
Oh,
Okay.
That's
bullies,
okay.
and people that don't want to pay thousands and thousands of dollars for
College.
school.
You put them
I
all
need to
together.
know which branches you're talking about.
I don't
Well,
know
I'm
anything
thinking
about the
don't want to pay
branches,
for school
but
is probably National Guard.
Okay.
nerds, the Navy,
Nerds are Navy and Air Force for sure. Space Force now.
people that want to kill people, Marine
Marines and
Corps,
Army, yeah.
bullies, Army.
Bullies?
I would
probably
also say
Army.
Marines.
Marines, yeah. Actually, we don't talk
Marines
to
are
you about
smart bullies.
Who
Yeah, they're
goes
gonna
to
kick
the
my ass.
Army, or is that a generalized term?
them. The joke in the military is that the idiots go to the Army.
Yeah.
Oh, so I didn't mention stupid people.
They're all stupid. They're going into the military.
Well, some people don't want to pay thousands of dollars for school, and they're like, "This is the only way."
I guess I'll go do war crimes.
I guess I'll go through war crimes.
I guess I'll
is what
go
they're
illegally
saying.
occupy another country for $800,000.
I'm a pimple popping bottom.
Interesting. You don't like to give out pimple popping.
Erica's a pimple popping top. Actually, your verse.
Oh,
But I'm
Your
not.
switch?
Yeah, she's switch.
Yeah.
I don't like popping
Oh.
pimples. It turns out I feel bad the whole time. I'm just like, oh, what side did that hurt?
You know,
ouch, 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 ouch.
I was a bottom, but then Aurora and I started dating and I became a top for
Okay.
sure.
I only very occasionally pop blackheads if I see them on like somewhere on
You're able
Josh.
to resist.
I don't
But I
have very
don't-
many
Oh,
pimples
Look
or
at his
acne.
perfect
you
skin.
do have
Yeah.
good skin.
I always get fucking tiny ass little whiteheads around my
Yeah,
face.
she gets a lot of whiteheads.
And when I wake up, he sees one and he's like, and I'm like, wash your fucking hands.
And
Wash your
they're
hands.
covered in shit every
Yeah.
time. I'm just like, well, I don't know.
Well, I'm catching my shit.
Gotta catch it. We ran out of toilet paper.
Did I tell you that?
We bought the tools. It's like the tool with like the loops on both sides.
Yes, we have several sets.
3 times, and there's a crack in our downstairs bathroom in between the
Yeah.
wall and the
By the
and the
light
vanity.
switch.
And the vanity's like screwed in. I can't move it at all. And like Aurora's dropped all 3 of them in there, and it's always when I'm not in there, which makes you think she's doing it on purpose. So
No, it's the
she
danger
hides
corner.
the tool.
It's the
I've never
danger
dropped
corner.
anything in the danger corner, and you always drop only the tool.
It's because it's the right size. I use it. I don't put it back right away. I move something and it's in the danger corner. No,
It's fucked up.
on accident.
Those things aren't cheap.
They aren't cheap.
Yes, they are.
Damn.
Damn.
Didn't think you were gonna
Got
fact check
both.
us like that.
Really? You think $3 is cheap?
Yes.
It was a really funny ponder. I liked that one.
Do you like popping and getting your pimples popped, right?
I mean, I don't love it happening to me because it doesn't feel good, but
You'll
like
self
if I
pop.
can't reach, oh, for sure.
Yeah.
But if
You'll-
I can't reach it and I
Yeah.
have to have him do it, and he's like, "Oh, I can't. Is it hurting you?"
Well, you also here's a little thing. You're gonna look real freaking bad after this one. Every time I try to pop a pill, she goes, "Ow!" And now I have fucking like a trauma response to
PTSD.
it.
You never do that like as a joke to scare them.
Only when
No,
I'm
only
doing
when it's
like
real.
electrical things.
So now she does it probably 50% of the time. So now it's like,
bullshit! I haven't done it in a long time.
hey, now I can't even tell because I'm so scared every time.
Whatever.
But it's like I am just like I
Get
don't
the
know
tool.
how hard to push.
Get the tool.
I get too scared. I do use the tool.
And you can go harder.
Ooh.
Hey, that's how I feel in a massage. That's how I feel in every massage I've ever had in my life. Not from you, actually, but I'm a lazy piece of shit. Eric will be like, "Oh, you want me to give you a massage?" And then, like in my brain, I'm like, "Well, that means I have to give you a massage."
It genuinely
God.
doesn't.
I don't
Nina.
want to fucking do a massage right now. And I know you say it doesn't matter, but then in my head, I'm like keeping a tally. It's like I order like fucking 4 massages now.
That's not how it works for us.
It's not.
I'm with you, Christian.
You get it, brother.
We're massageless bitches.
He says my back hurts, and I say, do you want me to help you? Like, I'll give you a massage. And he's like, no, because then you'll want one.
Yeah.
I'm genuinely trying to help you. I don't give a shit about myself. Let me help you.
It's not that you'll want
Let's-
one. It's that I feel like I have to give you one. Is this funny? Yeah, I sold my soul to the devil. My Kia soul.
Oh my God.
You did wink
it
with the
wasn't-
wrong eye.
It wasn't funny.
Yeah, that was fucked up.
I did. I saw a very funny TikTok from. I'm blanking on her name, but it was the crazy ex-girlfriend meme, Lana.
Okay.
Something. I think her name's Lana.
Del Rey.
And she was making. She's like, do you ever see one of these fucked up looking cars and it just ruins your day? And she's walking towards a Cybertruck, and she like puts the camera back on herself, and she's like, anyway, let's get in my car, and it's a green Kia Soul.
Yeah.
It's like, those do look like shit.
The Kia souls, yeah.
But we all accept the Kia Soul, and we all reject
Yeah.
the Cybertruck.
Speak for
Kia
yourself.
Soul's a hamster car.
Are you not? Are you pro Cyber or anti Kia Soul?
Anti-Kia Soul.
Gotcha.
How crazy would it be if I was
You
just
came
like
out as pro
both?
Cyber.
I'd be disappointed.
I actually love what
That's
Elon's
fair.
doing with X.
My top 3 cars: Kia Soul, Cybertruck, Jeep Druck. Those are
No, that one car that looks like a fucking dog. You know those cars, not PT Cruiser,
I know
but
what you're talking about.
Worse than a PT Cruiser, and they've got this big fucking snout and those little eyes.
It's a PET Cruiser.
I think it's a
Boo.
Dodge.
I know exactly what one you're talking about. I would never be able to tell you the name
It's
of
a
it.
Doge.
It's a Dodge. Ew.
A Dodge Caliber.
No. It's like
Is it
almost
like the
a
wagon one?
It's like a van looking almost. It's ugly as
Yeah,
fuck.
it's like a mix between a
It kinda
van
looks like a
and
hearse.
a sedan. It's not too long, but it's got a big fucking snout. I think they were trying to like be nostalgic and be like, we're gonna do a hot rod shit
Yeah.
that makes it the
Ooh.
ugliest fucking thing you've ever seen in your life.
Hell yeah.
I got beef against those. Sorry about that, folks.
We should implement a taxing system similar to the RuneScape leveling system.
Interesting.
0 to 92 is the same amount as 92 to 99.
Interesting.
This is only really for Josh and all my OSR heads.
I played RuneScape. I know what you're talking about.
How many fire capes did you have?
7.
Wow, that's
Hey.
impressive. I've never had a fire cape. I'm a
haven't either.
skiller. I'm a skiller boy at heart.
Fucking with you. I've never played RuneScape.
Yeah, I understand.
I got to like the mid 40s and then I stopped playing. And I played a lot as a kid and I was just a dumb kid that didn't know how to play good.
Yeah.
Turns out. Who would have thunk? Oh, you guys think I'm dumb? You agree with it?
I mean, yeah. If you played it as an adult, you would see getting to the mid 40s takes like 2 hours in most skills.
Yep. I
a
mean,
lot
total
of
level.
Maybe
levels.
like 3-4 hours.
Total level?
Total, you should. I mean, you start at like fucking 26 on total level, man.
No, I like my
Next.
character. Well,
Oh, you're talking about your combat level?
yeah.
Oh, that's different. Okay.
See, I didn't even know enough about RuneScape to know that's different.
Yeah. Your
Next.
combat level goes off your prayer, your ranged, your attack, your defense, your strength, and your HP.
Oh, so that makes sense then, because I really was a skiller too, and I was like,
Yeah.
I cannot get it to fucking like 50.
Yeah.
But yeah, it makes a lot of sense. I was scared of the wild.
Yeah, I never go in the wilds.
Why do you hate me, Erica?
I've never hated you once in my life. That's not true. I did hate you in 8th grade.
What? That's fair.
8th grade.
Yeah,
What the
I
fuck?
was beefing with you too, brother. Let me
Yeah,
just hang
that's
out with my boys.
What does Bono have to do with this?
Hey, is this funny? I sold my soul to the devil. My Kia soul.
Did you get a good trade in value or?
No, I kind of got fucking raked over the coals.
Is this a
Felt
joke?
like I was walking
Huh?
over fire out there.
Okay.
Oh, this is a real good. I love Ponders of Pissy so much. I feel like this is how everyone goes.
Do different languages use different number symbols?
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
You got proof?
I mean, I guess I don't.
Yeah, let me look up the fucking. Where's my phone?
Which one? Which language do you think?
Mandarin.
Yeah,
Russian?
That's my
You
first
think
thought.
Chinese use different character symbols?
Yes.
You were close. In Thailand, they do.
So you know?
Yeah, I had
It's
to Google it.
Googleable.
Look up Mandarin numbers. Look up Mandarin numbers for me. I
They
just
u-
want to know
they
what
use-
they
How
look
about
like.
Roman numerals?
Do we still write in Roman?
I think it's a dead language, isn't it?
It's also
I
on
think
clocks.
it's Italian. I think it's Italian now.
I don't think in Italy they use Roman numerals.
Oh, fucking with you.
I don't think that's true.
Yeah, that's.
I think Christian made some
Listen,
brilliant
we've been
points
there.
here.
Have you been there?
To Italy?
No.
I got
No,
a tour of Italy.
Poor.
Last time I went to Olive Garden. Oh, now I don't sound so poor, do I? It's a $24 plate.
That's a $24
really?
That's a
plate.
lot. It's very expensive. I've
Damn.
only gotten it once.
And guess what? You think, oh, a tour of Italy, and then you get 3 things, and you're like,
That's not a tour.
not as much of a tour
Those
as I
are
was
different
expecting.
characters.
That's just a visit.
No, but no, hold on.
Okay.
What do you mean?
What about Braille?
Because if I looked at
Is
this,
this the Is this the word for 1 or is this a symbol for 1?
This is the numbers 1 through 10.
It's a great question. Look up.
But no, I mean.
But I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
But like, why would they put this as like the symbol for a number and not the written number 1?
Well, here's the question. Here's the question.
Visual language.
If you look up a number that's like 65,372.
That's what I mean.
65,372 in Mandarin.
Symbol.
Does that look like spelled out?
Well, hold on.
I don't know why we're doing
Are they using commas?
No, they don't use commas.
What the fuck?
that. No, that's the word, right?
Google Translate.
That's got to be the word.
That's got to be the word.
It's not.
That's I'm with Christian on this one. Believe it or not.
The only thing when I looked it up is it said that other countries do it. One example was on analog clocks in Thailand. Mostly on analog clocks is the only place you're still seeing it.
Yeah, because you wouldn't have that on analog clock or on digital clocks. All I'm thinking of is like when something in Japan is priced in yen, it's still in like Arabic numbers. Yeah.
You're right. You get to say na 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 boo boo, stick our heads in doo doo.
Mm-hmm.
Not your.
Fuck. Hey, is this funny? I sold my soul to the devil.
Yeah.
Yeah. My Kia soul.
Yeah.
That's bullshit. That's bullshit.
That's the rule of threes, folks.
Oh, that's all.
Never went down to Georgia, so we get my Kia
so hard
soul.
to make it go away.
Then that's all I have.
All right, circle judge number 2. Speed it up.
All right.
Speed it up.
That was the
circle
quick
judge
one.
number 2.
Oh, shit.
That was the long one.
All right. Hey, this is.
That one went over so
I
swimmingly.
might be blowing a circle judge with this one.
Wait, is this the Anthony Serrato stuff?
No.
Okay.
No, this is something even better.
Oh, fuck you,
Guys,
Anthony Serrato, I guess.
No, this one's gonna play. This one's gonna win the room back for me.
Okay. You never lost me.
Are
you about to lose me?
I might with this one. Hey, we know the world's kind of going through some shit right now, and I'm a little depressed.
Okay.
Same.
And I didn't have enough time to write a circle judge this week. Ignore the first half of this bit. But I brought this for us.
Okay. Are we going to get copyrighted?
You can just get rid of this part. If you guys want to do acoustic backing for me, that'd be kind of sick as hell. I hurt myself today to see if I still feel.
I don't know the song well enough.
I focus on the pain. The only thing that's real. You can sing along too if you want. The needle tears a hole. The old familiar sting. Try to kill it all away. But I remember everything. What have I become?
What am I, the fucking Warblers?
My sweetest friends. Everyone I know goes away in the end. And you could pot it all. My empire of shits. I will let you down. I will make it hurt. Yeah, we're doing the whole song, guys.
This is crazy.
I said I might not win the room back, guys.
How long is this song?
3 minutes. I wear this crown of thorns upon my liar's chair, full of broken fuck thoughts.
Start over.
I cannot repair. Beneath the stains of shit, the feelings disappear. You are someone else, and I am still right here. Erica, thoughts? What have I become? Sing along if you know the words. My sweetest friend, everyone I know goes away in the end. And you could have it all. My empire dirt, I will let you down. I will make you hurt. If I could start again, a million miles away, I would keep my pod. I would find a way to make you laugh at my circle judges. Yeah, I sold my soul to the devil. My Kia soul. Thoughts?
Uh-oh.
Fuck. Thoughts? Thoughts, questions, comments, concerns.
I am concerned.
Concerns.
Yeah, I'm concerned about copyright.
Oh
No, here's the thing.
I'll splice out the audio, but then I feel like I didn't carry my weight on the vote on the
You were
backing.
ding.
Well, I mean, I thought you had the bass, and I thought you had the tenor.
I had the silence. I got that covered.
There's
for
a
you.
heavy
That's a
ambiance of
different
silence.
Ricky was singing The Sound of Silence, but we couldn't hear it because it was too silent.
Now, is there a reason why you went with the Johnny Cash version and not the Trent Reznor version?
It's 9 Inch Nails.
What did I say?
Trent Reznor,
He's
which
in 9 Inch Nails, but
Yeah.
is there a reason?
Yeah.
I don't like the Nine
Ow.
Inch Nails version.
Okay.
yeah,
fine.
it's not as emotional.
No.
Okay.
Also, Trent has gone on the record as saying that the song kind of now belongs to Johnny freaking.
I feel
Yeah,
like
and he did say that.
this might be a controversial take. I think it now belongs to you, bud.
That is very controversial.
I think Johnny Cash, Johnny pashed, and now he's passed it on to you.
Hey, and we don't just do a little karaoke on the podcast.
It was very karaoke. I'll say that.
Okay, that's actually so much better than I was expecting.
Yeah.
Now, how? Now,
Now he's gonna sing "Ring of Fire."
going down, down, down. How do we feel that would have worked as a singular circle, Judge?
Not good. I mean, it
Really?
would have
No,
worked,
10 out
but
of
we
10.
It
wouldn't.
would have been a 10 out of 10.
I think it's an 11 out of 10 right now.
Yeah.
I think the whole point that you asked us which one
Did both.
is,
And the premise was, hey, I haven't had any circle
don't-
churches.
yeah, 13 out of 10. I've upped
Yeah.
my rating.
It's, you kind of have to, track the logic, and it's kind of
Yeah.
makes you ponder.
Have you made any recent sales recently? Any trade-ins?
I mean, I did get rid of a car off my hands. I don't want to tell you which one it is. It seems like you guys aren't that into the car. I thought it was kind of a cool car until I heard your guys'
It was our Volkswagen Jetta. Got rid of it.
The brown car.
Yep.
What'd you get?
Nothing.
The Dodge.
My frickin' fee. I got the Fred Flintstones.
Oh man. R.I.P.
And before a listener, after the circle, Jared, before a listener submitted story, we have a listener submitted sound. This one comes to us from Brooke. You can say my name. Hi,
Thanks.
Judgies.
Thanks, Brooke.
I love your chess piece.
My name is
Hello.
Brooke, and I have...
Huh?
Rook? It's a rook joke.
I thought you said chest piece.
Okay.
No,
I also thought you said chest. I was concerned.
Why? What if they have a really sick tattoo?
Yeah, what they really sick tattoo.
I don't want you staring at other people's chest, Josh.
She's been an absolute slut for our podcast, and she's from the dog shit state of Utah.
You're the top.
Ooh,
Well-
that sucks.
Utah is it's a pretty state.
Me and my partner Michael love listening to y'all. You guys have gotten me through a lot of mentee bees, 2 job losses this year, which is really shitty,
Wow.
and some progress on my art. Feel
Fart.
free to plug. It's at Borkelarts. BORKLARTS.
Borkle farts.
On Instagram. I've been waiting to send some art to y'all I made, but I mostly make fan art and honestly don't really know what y'all are fans of. So yeah, anyways.
How do you listen to our show and you don't know that we're not huge fans of Johnny Cash?
Johnny Cash. Anyways, I don't remember what episode Pissy said, but please submit your vocal stems. These are my favorite. All these quotes are from my favorite show, YOLO Crystal Fantasy, Silver Destiny. Please watch this show. It's so funny. Sorry if I peek. Editor, please. Sorry for the paragraphs. I love you all equally, but shout out to the fellow gays. Shids, fards, comes, Brooke. And there is, editor, unfortunately, you might have to cut out a little bit of silence because they kind of go through their mental catalog. And
Drink
That was a cute giggle.
Welcome to my high. Ah!
I heard a cat.
That was not great.
I'm ugly, but thanks.
I'll be using that one.
If your name is Rachel and you came here on Aruba, then you won a meat tray. Selfie. I fucking hate that bitch. I fucking hate that bitch. I hate that fucking bitch. I hate that fucking bitch. What? Nothing. What? Nothing. What? Nothing. What? Nothing. What? Nothing. Fucking Aruba.
no,
You're so You're so stupid, Sarah. You're so fucking stupid.
now, do we think that's an accent or does the show have an accent?
They're from Utah. I mean, they could have emigrated to Utah.
Oh.
Immigrated.
They could have emigrated from Utah to the UK, back to the Utah. Maybe to the Uzbekistan. They can only live in U places.
I mean, I'm just saying, canonically, when we talked about Utah last time, I said I don't know if Utahians have accents.
I think it's Utahns.
Shit.
Yeah.
Thoughts?
This is the most Christian episode
It's only
I
gonna
think
get.
we've ever had.
It's gonna
Yes.
only get more Christian from here.
What are we at on the board, bud?
An hour?
I-
Hour 6? What? Oh, it's felt like 45 minutes? Half hour?
Felt like 45 minutes, bud. 45 minutes longer.
Longer?
Yeah.
You're doing great,
Wait,
babe.
no, you
What's up?
thought every segment's been good.
Yeah,
I'm
for
not
sure,
saying
for
they
sure.
haven't been good.
Thought out? Well planned?
I
Well
didn't-
executed.
You're putting words in my mouth now.
And time for our listener submitted story. This one coming to us from Rebecca. Hi, Judgies.
Hey,
Hello.
Rebecca.
Hello.
You can use all the names and stories. I've changed them all. I'm a long-time listener, first-time submitter, and I recently Did I read this fucking story? No, I didn't. It's so long. What? The next one's short and sweet.
You're doing great, babe.
First time, long time. Recently subscribed to the Patreon, so I'm a shitlord, so I can
Thank
binge
you,
even more
Becca.
of your episodes at work. This happened a few weeks ago, and I thought you guys would enjoy it. I, 31 female, have been married to my husband, Sam, 32 male, for almost 8 years. The story is about Sam's mother, but he knows and has given me permission to tell y'all this story. His mother-in-law, Kathy, and I have never been on the same page about many things, especially politics. It's never really bothered me because A, that's her right, and B, for the most part, she doesn't insert her politics into mine and Sam's lives. Recently, however, that changed. Our state has early voting, and we were planning to vote the first weekend that we could. Kathy knows we usually do vote early, and I assume that's why she sent a text to Sam the day after early voting started. We had not gone yet, as we were going the next day, but she was unaware of this. When Sam came home from work, he told me his mother texted him, but he wasn't sure if he should tell me about the contents of the text, as it would likely change how I saw her. I asked if he meant that in a good way or a bad way.
That would be crazy if it was a good way.
You're going to love my mom so much after this. I don't know if I can show you this text.
I know we've had political differences, but you're going to love to see this text.
When he said bad way, I insisted he had to tell me now since it was clearly something big, and you can't just drop a bomb like that and then walk away. Hey, tell that to the United States fucking empire, you pieces of shit. Hey there, back to the show. He then showed me the text in which she begged him to not vote for Harris and that it would be okay because he didn't have to tell your wife how you vote.
That's crazy.
Wow.
First of all-
Crazy.
First of all, she knows my name, so was already a little annoying.
That's hardly the biggest issue here.
Mostly, however, I didn't appreciate that she was actually telling Sam to lie to me. Don't get me wrong, he doesn't have to tell me who he votes for, as that's his business.
That's crazy.
But for her to imply that he should vote and deliberately cover it up how he votes just seems wrong to me.
That is insane to me.
Yeah.
If he's not going to tell you who he voted for, you know he's voting for Trump.
Yeah.
What do you mean? How do you not talk about it? You guys are so into voting. You guys are so, like in the smallest demographic of people under the age of 60 who love voting in America. And you're like, so like the first day that early voting comes in, we're going to do it. And then you're just like, you never even talk about like who you're going to vote for, why you're going to vote for things, what House bills you want to vote yay or nay on. You don't talk about your ballot at all. Or if you do, you just go, I'll never tell. I'll never tell if I want to make it so slavery is still legal or not in California, which didn't pass, which is crazy.
It's crazy. And you know what else is crazy? I won half the couch back. I got half the couch back.
You never lost me.
That's true. That's true. You said it did feel like it was only been a 45-minute episode instead of an hour and 5 minutes, but that's crazy.
Not what I said. I said it felt
That's
like it
what
was
I
45
heard.
minutes
That's what I
longer.
heard.
Felt like
Sam
it was a 2-hour episode
Hey,
already.
Sam agreed. Not with Josh's statement. Sam agreed with me completely about this and pointed out that even if he did that, it wouldn't work very well because he always takes a picture of his ballot so he can show me how he voted.
I don't think you're
Can
allowed
you
to do
do
that.
It's there's only a couple states where you can't. Illinois,
Oh.
you can't take pictures of your ballot. But what are they going to do? Stop you?
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of old ladies there that are like eager to yell at somebody breaking the rules.
I think the number's like, I think there's like 13 states that you can't take a picture of your ballot. You can use your phone while you're voting. You just can't take a picture.
I didn't know you could because sometimes I panic in there. I'm like, I don't know who any of these people are. I really wish I would have Googled one last time before walking in. Blah, 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 blah. I don't know why he takes a picture of his ballot. He just does this. Okay, if that's fine. Kathy clearly isn't aware that we do, in fact, share everything with each other, even to the point of him showing me a ridiculous text he gets from anyone, including this one, Kathy. I should mention that Kathy has never been married and uses Christianity as her high horse for why she is always in the right. Sam was born out of wedlock, and his dad, Kevin, was married to another woman at the time, whom
We love a hypocrite.
he got pregnant a few months after Kathy. Sam's half-brother is 5 months younger than him. Also, Kathy knew Kevin was married as she was friends with Kevin and his wife and had been to their house many times for barbecues and dinners.
Wow.
All this is to say why I don't generally listen to her religious rants or speeches about why she doesn't have anything against the gays. She just doesn't think that they should be allowed to get married.
Of course.
Or trans people are going to hell, just to name a few. When she called me a snowflake a few weeks ago after Sam and I got married, he was more upset about it than I was, simply because I generally ignore that ludicrous things that she says. This time, however, I was furious. I told Sam I wouldn't say anything to her, but since we were going to see her and her whole side of the family after Christmas, I may place some not so subtle hints about knowing exactly what she said to him. A few days after she texted me asking to pick up something from Sam's club. Okay.
Oh my God, he has a whole
Ooh,
club?
he has a club.
Before we leave to
Holy
see the
shit.
family, since she won't
Wow.
have the time to do it herself this year. I agreed only because it will impact more than just her, and I was trying to be the bigger person. She then asked for 20 pounds of bacon, 15 dozen eggs, a giant box of pancake mix, and a box of sausage patties. Then I asked her if she'd be willing to cook some of the. Then she asked me if I'd be willing to cook some of the meals while they're including at least 2 dinners. While I did agree, I'm starting to wonder if I shouldn't confront her about what she said to Sam. Would I be the asshole if I did? Sam doesn't think so, but I don't know.
When was this? Are you done?
Yep.
When was this sent?
November 14th.
Oh, interesting. It just surprised me that it's post-election. That
We had to see how the election panned out.
no, I'm saying for the listener. I'm saying like
Yeah, that's true.
I imagine Kathy, is that her name?
The mom.
The mother-in-law?
Kathy, and then the listener is Rebecca.
I would have to imagine Kathy's going to be even more annoying.
Oh, yeah.
What do you like? Even if you did confront Kathy about it, what you're gonna be like? We both voted for Harris, and she's gonna be like, "Cool,
Yeah.
10 million people didn't." like what's the point here? What's the point of confronting her?
I don't even think it. I think it's for me. It would be the you don't have to tell your wife how you voted.
Right, I understand that, but like, do we think she's gonna change her mind? Like,
No, it's the fact that you're trying to encourage him to keep secrets from me.
yeah,
That's my issue with the whole thing.
yeah. I just feel like doing it now doesn't do anything. Like that would be like that would have been a day of thing,
Yeah, I
not
guess.
like months later to be like, I saw the text message that you sent him. Like, I just feel like you're not gaining anything out of it, and it's only gonna make her feel more emboldened to be like, sorry, Snowflake, or whatever. Like, you're still thinking about that, like that kind of thing.
Yeah. Hey,
Honestly, she seems like the type that would still be thinking about it.
she would.
Yeah.
We got one more listener submitted story because I couldn't freaking pass this one up. And Josh, you're going to love to hear this. This is so incredibly Christian coded.
Do you want me to read it on the bonus episode?
No, we have to read it right now. Today I fucked up and a poop knife saved my life.
A poop knife saved your
Hello,
life?
Judgies. You can say my name. It's Gabby. She, her.
Gabby.
I want to begin by saying how much I love y'all. It always makes my days better when I get to listen to the pod. Erica, keep it political. And Josh, we all collectively agree we need more soundboard. Got it messed up. That's all right. Got it twisted.
I don't get how people get
I'm a-
me and Christian messed up. I really don't.
I think it's because like they're laughing at your jokes and then they hear my name and they're like, oh, I must not be laughing at Josh's jokes.
Okay. Nominative determinism, really.
Exactly.
Inverse.
Inversed. I'm a second-year college student hoping to be accepted into the nursing program soon. I'm also an RA, so I wipe asses and do all that shit. They say I'm basically a narc.
An RA?
Yeah.
Wipe asses?
And some states they call like a CNA, an RA, a resident assistant.
Oh.
Not working in a dorm.
Oh, maybe it is an RA.
Maybe.
But why are you
Yeah.
wiping asses? That's why I'm confused.
I was thinking nursing school, and I was thinking RA.
I was thinking
as
RN.
the
Isn't it RNA?
CNA.
Registered nursing assistant?
No.
It's
RN
CNA?
is
Certified nursing assistant? Is that what it
Yeah.
is?
an RA is what I was.
NRA.
NRA is what I'm looking to join, I think. They're an RA, so I'm basically a narc, which is true. You are a narc. Be vague on the paperwork.
Wait, so they are an RA
They are an RA.
for college.
Yeah, I got it twisted.
So who said wiping asses?
I said wiping
The
asses.
listener didn't say that.
They didn't say
Okay.
it. They said they're going to be a nurse. They said they're an RA.
Jesus
I was
Christ,
thinking,
Christian.
Oh my
stop! Stop! Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up!
You killed him.
So how did I fudge up?
You
Well,
didn't. Oh,
Today,
you're saying that.
Oh my god.
All right,
Oh,
continue.
this man.
today I fucked up by taking a poop so long and hard it almost broke my toilet. For a little context here, I'm just a short little 5-foot little girl,
Small bean, really.
small bean, and I live in the dorms. And our plumbing is, I would say, pretty good. It was a normal Sunday. I was sitting watching football when suddenly I felt like I had to poop. No big deal. I just go use the bathroom that's in my suite. I take a
Rich.
shit and nothing feels wrong to me. It's just a regular poop, right?
Raw.
Wrong. This was a monster poop. It was so
He did the
long.
monster poop.
It was so long, and when I tried to flush, it circled around the bowl before it broke in half and then lodged itself into the bottom of the bowl.
I've had one of those before.
This is when I began to panic.
This is a poop you see at a zoo bathroom.
Yep.
Why at the zoo?
Nope, he clocked it.
Thank you.
More like he clogged it.
Nah, never in my life.
You've never in your life clogged a toilet?
Not at a zoo.
Not at a zoo.
Okay. Me
I'll leave
either.
that for the birds. The women. Derogatory British word.
Stop.
This is when I began to panic. I first tried to use the toilet brush to kind of hold on to a chunk back while the other went down the drain. That strategy immediately failed, as the brush just now got caked with poop.
Caked?
I then thought, well, it takes a lot of force to hold the shit down. I then thought of all your jokes about poop knives. I knew we had to be done. I knew what had to be done. I sheepishly walked to the kitchen, hoping my roommates wouldn't come out there while I grabbed the knife from the drawer. I haven't touched this knife in a year or two. I then walked back and chopped my poop into little pieces so that they would go down.
Okay.
Thankfully, everything went down, and I didn't have to call maintenance about my major poopy problem. I also promptly threw the knife out because
Just flush
Yeah.
it. Just flush the knife.
that's crazy.
No, don't
Don't
flush the knife.
Why is it called a flushable knife then?
It's literally not.
Anyways, thank you for listening to my poop story. And I really hope I hear this on the pod. I hope it encourages. I hope it's an encouraging tale for all those afraid of the poop knife or think it'll never happen to them. It happened to me, and it can happen to anyone. So never think you're safe.
Josh is dead.
You
He's
really got
successfully
me.
been
I
killed.
got really lightheaded.
Yeah.
You won me over. I was lying the whole time. You lost me minute one.
One last story, and we're gonna have to be. One last story. We gotta be so quick about it.
Folks, we are recording on a Monday night. If this is the juice that
this is
Monday nights
fucked
bring to
up.
Christian's brain, holy shit.
Sack of shit. This one's just titled Rats. And it came from Anya
Taylor Joy?
Taylor Joy. I fucking lied. I fucking lied, dude. I thought Rats was a short ass story. I had it twisted, brother. We're gonna read it so fast. Don't even interrupt.
Christian, please.
Don't even interrupt.
Is it a good story?
It's a good story.
Oh my god.
It's a fucked up.
Is it a Reddit story? Or is
Yeah,
it
it's a
listen?
Reddit story.
Do you want me to read it so it goes by faster?
Such a good idea. No interruptions. Well, now I gotta interrupt.
But you do need to read it in a way that we can still clip it. So don't
Yeah. R/true off my chest. Today, my aide cooked what should not be cooked. I saved this one.
That feels like an interruption.
Sorry. I have to get this out because today feels like an actual nightmare I keep expecting to wake up from.
Same, brother.
I'm disabled and need help with stuff around the house. Today was the second day with a new agency and a new home health aide named Tina. I set it up so she would come by in the morning while I'm sleeping. Insomnia is a killer. And I texted her last night what I would need done today. One of those things was to roast some pre-cut squash I'd gotten so I could have it with my salads and pastas. It was very clear in my instructions what it looked like, where it was in the fridge, how to use the oven, how to cook it. I also have a roommate who was up and told Tina that she could ask them for help if she couldn't find anything, or come get me if truly necessary. Now,
And they were roommates?
I swear to God.
Cannot believe that.
Now, I have 3 pet ball pythons. They eat rats that I thaw from frozen in the fridge in a reusable plastic bag. Yes, that is where I'm going with this.
Wait,
Tina couldn't find the squash.
this is the TikTok.
What?
There's a TikTok about it?
It's a TikTok. I'll find the TikTok.
Oh.
And so obviously that meant she should roast the first other thing she could see that was technically also encased in plastic. in a completely different area of the fridge. The fucking rats in butter and salt in my nice baking dish. And like, that's insane all on its own. But if you're going to cook any animal, you should at least clean the skin first. Like, do the crazy, disgusting thing properly so I can respect the effort instead of sticking them in as is, fur and guts and all. And the smell. Good God, baby Jesus, the smell. It woke me up and had me gagging the moment I opened my bedroom door. Definitely not squash. Or even food smelling for that matter. At first, I thought the squash had spontaneously rotted overnight and she'd tried to cook it anyway. That would have been slightly less insane and much more preferable. I had to put it all... I had to pull it out of her what she was cooking instead when she said she couldn't find it. It was in plain sight. I had to open the oven and see my snake's dinner in place of my own and still couldn't process what the fuck was happening. What was I looking at and smelling? I don't like yelling at people and I generally avoid it. Today was a day for exceptions. And at the end of my half-crazed, dissociative rant, I told her to get the whole dish and its contents and herself out of the fucking house and not to come back. Suffice to say, I've contacted the agency to report it and am requesting a new aid. Now I'm sitting at a cafe trying to calm down and eat something despite the scent memory that's taken up permanent residence and turning my stomach. The whole house reeks like musty, sewage-dipped pork that had been left out for a whole day before being cooked in rancid oil. And I'm not sure Febreze is going to cut it. I don't want to go home.
We don't need to do the edit. If there's a TikTok, we'll link them.
So
We'll direct them to the TikTok.
we got tagged in this a million times because this story went pretty big on Reddit.
Okay.
But somebody made the person who wrote the story
Did like a TikTok follow-up?
I think it's the aide explaining herself.
Oh shit.
So I don't know if she ended up getting a new aide or not because they seem friendly enough to post. This has millions of views on TikTok, folks. So I'm only going to play a bit and then I'll link the rest. I'll link the TikTok in the description. But oh no, this is the person. This isn't the aide. Sorry, this is the person who
Wrote the story.
Yeah,
this is OP.
He sounds so defeated. That's so funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, whole 6-minute TikTok of pretty much, I assume, the same thing, but
Same
with
story.
more emotion.
Detail.
Yeah. We got tagged in that a ton. It's very funny.
An insane fucking story.
Yeah, that's really fucking gross. I can't imagine how bad rats smell, especially not like prepared
Properly cleaned. And,
prepared in the slightest.
Yeah.
Yep.
I imagine that any animal would be horrific.
Not me. I smell pretty damn good.
Chicken.
With all of its feathers and insides still intact going into the oven. Yeah, I bet that smells pretty fucking bad.
Plus chicken smell, though.
Plus chicken smell.
Okay.
Hey.
Listen. We can talk.
your ass so hard.
No, she didn't.
No. Plus chicken smell really does a lot of heavy lifting
Oh,
here.
no. I
something
got it
is getting
wrong.
cooked on this couch.
Your ass.
I
Smells
swear
like
to
chicken
God.
smell.
Anyway,
And-
if you want to hear me talk, then you can go on over to our bonus episode. Weekly bonus episode. And if you want to find us on the internet, anywhere that you're at, we're probably there too. And our handle is at Judgies Pod, JUDGIES Pod. If you want to send us your own listener submitted story or listener submitted sound, you can do that at judgiespod@gmail.com. Thanks for hanging around for this wonderful episode.
Also, if you want to check out my website, it's aurorascreaturecorner.com. Love ya.
Store.
That store.
Whoops, store.
It's in the
Store,
description.
store.
Description. You guys like my cooking, right?
It's wild.
I don't know the last time you cooked burgers and you fucked them.
Can I say something off the record?
I just love you. Bye.